Nelson Mandela once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." This quote explains how education can be important to a kid's life, and education can change the world. It is probably one of the most important tools to change one's life. Education certainly determines the quality of an individual's life. Education improves one's knowledge, skills, and develops personality and attitude. However, some kids can't have an education due to financial problems. Hello, everybody. My name is Daoza Hun, and today I am going to present about free education. This presentation, firstly, I will talk about the reasons why free education should be available. Secondly, why is free education perceived by schools globally? Third, how do you create a free education? Fourth, how can you support to make free education possible? And last but not least, examples of free education. These are the reasons why free education should be available. Firstly, free education offers a better future for students. Some students face debts and drop out of school because they don't have enough money to pay off the school's tuition. Having a free education would leave them debt-free in the future and not worry about money anymore. Free means that most students will have access to education and hence their increasement of getting employment. Additionally, free education is the key to equality. It is a major issue for so many people when it comes to attending college. The playing field has not always been equal. A lot of the brightest minds stem from low-income places, but that should not hold them back from studying their education. Now, last but not least, free education widens the workforce. Along with technological progressions comes a shift in the workforce. Automation is spreading quickly across the positions that require repetition, like back office tasks. However, automation is not meant to replace the entire workforce. Instead, the needs of most economies are shifting to require a more skilled workforce with people who have good analytical skills and creative thinking abilities. These skills are both honed with a college education. Now I will answer the question, why isn't free education perceived by schools globally? First of all, some people said that free education wastes effort. All the teachers, staff members in the free school work very hard so the students can have a qualified education. In spite of that, most free schools don't pay the teachers and staff members because they don't receive anything from parents, so the teachers are like that too. However, I disagree with this statement because you can work hard every day without something in return. But you can always remember that you are helping thousands and thousands of students complete their education and then will have a better future. Not only that, students with free education won't value education as much because the education is free. For example, we can buy our things because it has a value in it, and free things don't have much value. This situation is the same with free education. But once and again, I disagree with this statement because free education has many efforts by many people to make this happen. you see it as free. If some students see it as free, you won't know how much work it has put into to make free education possible. Lastly, many people said that free school would lead to an overcrowding institutions. As I said before, free schools are for people that don't have enough money to pay off the regular schools, but unfortunately, there are millions of people like that don't have enough money to pay all the regular schools. Free schools would be overcrowded with poor students, and they wouldn't be able to learn such a crowded atmosphere. This is the reason why I am fighting for the poor students, and free education should be available and possible globally so poor students can learn together and not worry about their future. Okay, so when all the problem is solved, what is the next step to create a free education? Of course, creating the free school. University of People has a very unique but easy way of creating a free school. I really like their idea, so I will say it in this presentation. First of all, if building facilities and hiring workers cost money, why don't you build an online school on your computers? So you only need a computer to get your diploma and college application. Secondly, when you hire a teacher, you need money for them. But some teachers are the same. Volunteers can replace as teachers. They only need some experience and a qualified application. And then you can create the University of Free School, like University of People. But if we can't create a school, what can we do to help? First of all, we should call for the humanity and kindness of people. We should educate people to know what the problem the earth is having, and we should help children with financial problems to get their education and maybe change the world one day. Secondly, we should fundraise to free schools. We fundraise to free schools so they, as I said before, they could help students with financial problems, get an education, and get a better future. Last and not least, these are the examples of free education. First, the school Ludwig Maximilians Universität Munich of Germany. Second, the University of Helsinki, Finland. Third, Free University Berlin, Germany. Fourth, University of People. Fifth, University of Oslo, Norway. Free education will be a problem for many years in this world. However, in my opinion, I believe that children should have free education to complete and have a better future. Thank you for listening. Do you have any questions for me?